Alright, folks, we are back. Do a quick double check. Yes, our inventory looks good. It appears I have lost Miko. Not good. Oh, there's a dragon over there. Well, welcome back to Skyrim. Chaos immediately. Get rid of that right there. See if I can draw his aggro. That's kind of on my way. And I'm the Dragonborn. It's my duty to slay dragons, right? Oh, he's resurrecting one. You don't normally run into that. That's pretty cool. I always forget this is up here.
Why is that?
Alduin! Luri! Alak Volchubnak! Tid Boad!
Alright. Good night. I really do need an immortal companion. Excellent. Hello, revelers. Anyway, I snuck away a little bit today to make time for this episode. It probably won't go up until Wednesday or Thursday. But I managed to sneak away some time tonight, so I figured I'd record. Sorry for the erratic schedule, it's just life has been fairly hectic for me lately, and sometimes my schedule's not always as predictable as I'd like it to be. But that's the nature of the beast. So, let's see. After this, Yeah, I think after this I'll try to knock these 3 quests out. Probably in order. Meet Malborn. Yeah. Just try to clean up the old quest log a little bit. And then I'll continue on with the main quest. I've always liked to be level 46 when I get to the, what do you call it? I think Skyhaven Temple. Because if you get Dragonbane, I think at level 46 it's the best, and it's a pretty good sword, so. And I also have Unique, so I'm really curious to see if it'll be better with that mod installed. Or if the enchantment will even change at all, or if it'll just improve. Either way, it'll be interesting to find out. Hello, Tolskar. How nice to see you. And this episode may run a little bit long because I kind of have the... Like I said, I have the time tonight. You remember before they put in Dragonbone weapons, and after you made the armor, you pretty much could just take these and sell them? I mean, not that I need to, but could do that if I wanted to. Let's show the Jarl of Whiterun a little more respect. Also, I genuinely can't remember where I left Miko, so I need to teleport him to me at some point, but I don't know the command for that. So I hope I find him. Or just another companion in general. An archer would be good. See if you're still here.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Oh well. And I know Uthgerd's gone too.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Well, dang, man.
Come to chat with an old woman?
I can't remember if Master Necromancer lets you have an undead thrall forever. Oops. This way, please. Bone Collector. Huh. What? Dang.
My favorite drinking buddy.
This man said
could really make a crazy strong conjurer build.
Born of the North.
But for now, I don't think I need any of this. Well, actually, the Atronachs might be good. But I'm not currently using them.
Is long winter. I breathe.
Let's see what my shout cooldown is. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. If I can find one more item that reduces shout time by 20%, I will be the master of screaming. And it'll be glorious. Let us speak to Balgroof the Greater.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I could conquer this city by myself.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I have an important message. Well, whose side are you on?
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
Yes, it has. I have an important message from General Tullius.
No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. How many times must I deny him? Well, out with it!
Ulfric plans to attack Whiterun. The general wants to lend Legion troops.
I see. Give the papers to my steward.
I was given strict instructions for the Jarl's eyes only.
Don't be daft. Proventus is my eyes. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good. These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun?
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or to declare his intentions.
He'll do no such thing.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his Stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly then to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak.
And you think Ulfric will just let me walk in there, no trouble?
True, he's a dangerous and bloodthirsty man, but he's also a Nord that honors our traditions. Keep your wits about you and you won't be harmed. And then get back here. Because if Ulfric isn't bluffing, I'll need every able body to defend Whiterun.
Understood.
Good. Good. Proventus, bring me my pen, and the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
He holds the key. Balgruuf is a smart man. I've always liked Jarl Balin.
Come to Dragon's Reach. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
A lot of these spells are really cool. Sorry, I just totally zoned out reading all this. My goodness. Lightning Cloak is just so cool and thematic. You gotta get it, right?
You know, if you've got the aptitude.
Alright, let's get all that. So it's an apprentice, and this is an adept. So this is probably weaker. That's pretty cool, though. Maybe. That's pretty sweet. That's a really good spell.
Oh, someone's going to get hurt. I just know it.
That's... Alright, yeah, we gotta keep that. So it's actually possible in this to be a druid, too. If I would have known more about, like, what kind of build I could have done, I definitely would have. Because that's cool. Can't believe it's time for the Battle of Whiterun, and I'm gonna do it wearing their dead champion's armor. And shouting at them. With the voice of the old... Yeah, that's gonna be pretty sweet. What do we got?
And there it is, friends. The Ulfric. Chops and steaks.
I work with my
Jarl,
mom.
come and see my selection of the finest.
It's fun most days. Hard work.
So now it's time to deliver Jarl Ulfric the axe of Jarl Balgruuf.
Been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
Ooh, that costs a lot of magic, actually. Oof. That's kind of steep.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Take me to Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
And now we'll see what Jarl Ulfric has to say about all this. And then I'm probably going to buy the house in Whiterun just to put the elytra nymphs in so they're not like crunching around the house because it's so loud. And I really want to make a silver sword legendary. That is my favorite sword in the game, and it's the one that I want to use to clear... Well, I mean, Dawnbreaker is probably going to be better to use. Dawnbreaker is just such a good sword. It's so hard not to use throughout, like, basically until you get Chillrend.
By shore. Is that?
Hold it there.
is that
Keep your
Azure
distance.
Star?
Okay.
Until next time.
No problem. I can do that. I'm here to speak to your Jarl.
Tending your...
Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man.
At Helgen, they say you shouted the king to death?
Not entirely true. Though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
I bring a message from the Jarl of Whiterun.
Is that so? I've been wondering when he'd come around. Oh, what's this? Ah, you're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future.
You've killed the High King. Why make war on your own people?
I have shown the people that when our Jarls drink the Empire's milk, it makes us weak. I must now show them the path that will lead us back to our strength. There is no progress without sacrifice, no wheat without threshing the chaff. The Empire and the Jarls who back them must be swept away. The people demand it. I demand it.
We'll see you soon.
Sooner than you think.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood.
The more I see of Jarl Ulfric, the less I like him. Maybe at some point I'll do like a Nord playthrough of this. Just, you know, like a two-handed greatsword Nord. But I don't know, Ulfric strikes me as just a power-hungry maniac, I guess. Not that the Empire's much better, but... And I mean, I'm not a big fan of the restriction on the worship of Talos, of course, but it's necessary. At least until we can defeat the Aldmeri Dominion, the true threat. Ulfric can't see the forest for the trees. He can't see how much damage he's doing by this civil war.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit the Gildergreen. Never hurts to pay your respects to Lady Kinnereth, particularly in my line of work.
I'm gonna get there just in the middle of a battlefield. Oh, or not. Whoop. Oh. Sweet. Well, welcome back, guys. Good to see you. You will be very useful in this upcoming battle. Well, how about that, folks? Huh. I'll be damned. Have my squad back now. I need to get the Dead Thrall spell, so if Uthgerd dies, I can Dead Thrall Uthgerd. And then have the Eternal Follower, and then maybe I'll consider that Conjuration line. That's kind of messed up, though, really. Like, Eternal Servitude to the Dragonborn. I don't know. We might vote on that in the comments. Should I Dead Thrall somebody? I'm just so happy to have Miko back, honestly. Yeah, that eats half my mana. I've got to cast that, like, before combat.
We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality.
Alright, now I'm going to shout them down and show them why the Dragonborn sides with the Empire. I always felt like the Dragonborn would side with the Empire. Like, he's a Dragonborn. I don't know. Okay, Jarl Balgruf, I have arrived. Are you upstairs? I'm still hungry.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Take a moment to breathe, soldier.
But, sir.
Breathe.
The outer walls are strong. If we can hold them there.
They have catapults.
Damn it. Where did they get catapults? The city walls are already falling apart as it is.
My scouts tell me they're loading them with fire.
So, he wants to take my city. Walls intact.
The men will be fighting in flames.
My men are fearless. It's the Imperial milk drinkers I'm worried about.
If you prefer, I can take my men and leave.
No, of course not. Just don't let me down, Scipius. We'll need to set up water brigades to combat the flames.
Already taken care of.
You Imperials are efficient. I'll give you that. How long until they arrive?
Sir.
Not long. They're hiding in the countryside.
Damn it. What's he waiting for?
Sir?
What?
Sir, they're on the move. They'll be at the gates at any moment.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
Sir, I tried.
This is it. Time to see what these Stormcloaks are made of.
The men are
You've
already
returned with my
gathering
axe. I knew that would be his response. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all. Now,
Move
if
it,
you
soldier.
don't mind,
Spread the word.
I've got a
Go,
city-
go, go!
Oblivion-
The Stormcloaks are here. In force.
Miserable last
Get
one
down
of
to the
them.
front line. This is it. We must hold the
I'm
city.
concerned about the north.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, Legate Ricka's here too. Wow. So Tullius sent everybody. Good to see. Whiterun's very important. The men will be fighting in flames. I really hope there's some kind of civil war in the next game. I want to see what they're capable of.
I've got a lot of respect.
If you are not fighting on the front lines, now would be a great time to be in your house.
Keep an eye on it.
We cannot let them breach the city walls.
This is it, men. This is an important day.
Pleasant weather for a war.
And for the Legion. And for all of Skyrim. This is the day we send a message to Ulfric Stormcloak and the rebel Jarls who support him. But make no mistake, what we do here today, we do for Skyrim and her people. By cutting out the disease of this rebellion, we will make this country whole again. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire!
Fus Bruda! You can't win this. Fus Bruda!
Alright, this is ridiculous.
Enough of this!
They never stood a chance.
Carlos, snipe you!
Alright, that's that. They breached the gates? Shit!
Yield!
I'll never yield.
You made it. I was sure to find you face down in the dump.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Everyone, on me! The Jarl wishes to speak.
Whoop. Huh. That's new. Alright. Okay. I don't know what any of that was. Alright, well. We gotta report to General Tullius. That was a lot easier than I expected. They went quick. Should probably rest here, though. That's ridiculous. But also awesome.
Revel in your victory here today, even as the gods revel in your honor. They already sing of your valor and skill. The halls of Sovngarde are no doubt ringing with your praises in defeating these Stormcloak traitors. You have proven the hollowness of their cause and the fullness of your hearts. The citizens of Whiterun are forever in your debt. But Ulfric will not stop here. No, he will continue to strike out against any true Nord who remains faithful to the Empire. He will continue to sow discord and chaos wherever he can. And so, we must, each one of us, continue to fight this insurrection, lest our fallen brothers have died for naught, lest our honor be lessened should we allow these bloodthirsty beasts to prowl our lands. Carry on, men. My gratitude and blessings go with you. For Whiterun, for the Empire!
Sweet. And then they're all running to the bar. Ah! To the bar! The tavern wenches will be full this
here.
evening.
Let's go.
What the rebels like. The Empire was keeping the dominion. It's not safe out here.
Oh, that's right. Most people fast travel. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna be very bad. You see it on camera. I'm being very, very bad. The game is not letting me be very, very bad. Alright. You see it? I know. I know. I broke the rules, but that's super inconvenient. I mean, come on. Alright. Boom.
Papa says I won't see Rob.
You won't see Rogbeer anymore because he,
True.
was a loyal Nord.
Swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit.
Yes, that.
I find your wolfish grin.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling. Wolfish.
Pine Moon Cave is down to the southwest, but it isn't fit for exploring. There are stories. Vampires, some say.
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl.
I'd say so.
Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I.
What are my new orders?
You'd be wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plans for you. You'll be of greater use to me with greater flexibility. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale. Ricka will have important tasks for you, and will need you when we reclaim the capital.
Yes, sir.
Gods be with you.
Let's see. Glass swords do look cool. Excuse me, buddy. Thank you.
Careful with that fire.
No. Different fire. Let's see how we're doing on time.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
I think we got it. I think we got time.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
Take the guard duty, bro. What's wrong with you?
My papa says I'm gregarious.
This one's a favorite.
I got a clean mug around here.
A legend
Welcome to the
we all
winking.
know and love.
Let's sate that appetite,
Give me your food, sir.
Let's
Whoop.
sate that. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember the winking skeever next time your foot's
where
sore.
did you learn to make those?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk.
I learned my charm and quick wits. I used to be an Imperial Ranger, my boy.
Wish I could learn something.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor.
Not people.
She struck an iceberg and
You'd
went down
make a
just
better
north of
Imperial
Windhelm.
Ranger
than me. I may have charmed the locals, but my fellow soldiers hated
Our
my
hero,
waggling
our
tongue.
hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell
Ooh, she's like the worst bard in the game. I know there's always got to be one, but oof.
you, I tell you, the dragonborn comes
Rumor or two.
with a voice wielding power.
Hello, I'm Gizly.
Just get me out of here, please.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks. But I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
Went down just north of Windhelm. I wonder if that updated my map. It did not. Rats. Excellent. Still got my team with me.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken.
So where exactly am I going and what exactly am I doing? I believe the Pale is Dawnstar, right? Yeah. Oh, that's like... right there. Nah, I'll take the carriage.
Been too long since you've had.
A bandit raid in Solitude? That's insane. What kind of bandit would... I guess a desperate one. Make sure I got my... Yep.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves. I hear this whole country's full of them down south.
Is that right? That's what he hears, guys. Always believe what the carriage driver hears. It's like the bartender. They know where everything is. That is a good pro tip I have. If you travel, always talk to the hotel staff and the bartender if you are into going to bars. And go to a slower bar. Don't always go to a, you know, one of those new places with all loud music and stuff.
Join up with the Legion. I know it's what everyone says. To go to new places and see the world. But it's true in my case.
Force Bruda!
Ooh, smoked. Alright, so we're catching fire. I don't know from where, but it hurts.
Force Bruda!
That's one down. Holy cow. That's smarts. Warm up a little bit. I'm definitely going to need to strip down my inventory and get a really good set of enchanted armor before I do Dawn Guard, because I want to spend a lot of time in the Forgotten Vale and do everything. Because generally I get all the rewards from all the different pylon thingies. You know, I like to get all that stuff. Because some of it's pretty good. And the Paragons are cool anyway. I'm with the Legion, my brother.
I hate archers.
It's not that bad.
Something to report?
No, just got here.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
Reporting for duty.
I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. But first, we need to get our hands on some rebel orders to make the forgeries. The Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. But don't do anything rash if you go to Windhelm. Well, soldier, can you do this? We do this for the good of Skyrim and her people. Never forget them.
Candlehearth and Nightgate Inns. So there's Windhelm. The Nightgate Inn is close to Dawnstar. Where's Candlehearth? Because it would all be in Stormcloak territory, you'd think. Candlehearth might be inside Dawnstar. The The Nightgate Inn is going to be my best chance. Now, Dawnstar doesn't have any transportation, unfortunately, so we're going to be hoofing it the old-fashioned way. Well, let's get on the road. Get that for some extra warmth. And that for some extra speed. That's so nuts. Look at these guys go. Let's shake things up a bit. Oh, you're named.
I'll see you burn. Fared out, I guess. I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura. Goddess of Twilight. Force Brother!
Goodbye. Now, I'm not an assassin, so how I'm going to get those orders is, well, I haven't figured that part out yet. So we're still working on that. Okay, I'm almost to the road. I always forget there's a lot of giant camps in the Pale, too. It's one of those little thingies that just generally slips my mind. Yep, and then just follow this road. Yeah, literally just follow this road. Good, I have everyone too. It does feel good to be able to be back in action again after seemingly so long. I hope I get some more time to do this again tomorrow as well. But I never know what the next day may bring. Everything's so erratic lately. And I'm moving again next month, so that's something you guys should know about too. At the end of the month I'm moving again, so I'm gonna have to pack up for a few days and not record. Hello, horrifying monster. Goodbye. I'm not going, you know, like, going anywhere crazy or anything like that, but I'm still moving, so I've gotta make some plans to be unavailable for at least a few days.
Move along. Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here. Move along.
Alright, so you can literally just walk right through their checkpoints. That's cool. Stormcloak security, the finest in the nation. Those boys won't let anybody pass. Definitely not a guy in a giant suit of steel-plated armor. walking with a dog and a lady in drag wearing the bones of a dragon. But to be fair, I wouldn't stop those two either. Some people you just let by. Oh, they got him. How far does this go? Pretty far. Does a lot of damage too. Consumes way too much mana though. That's pretty cool, but just an annoying sound. And at this road, I go this way, right? Yep. Hey, fellas. What's my speech right now? $41. Illusion is progressing along steadily. Pretty soon I'll have 100. The environment feels so nice to just enjoy sometimes. I think I'll snag the letter from him and then call it an episode there. We're in a good place. But the rule is they're never here when you are. See if I can convince this guy to help me.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging?
Come for couriers.
I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Yeah, sure it is. I tend to keep my patrons... Well, he was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough.
I'm just gonna wait here.
Anything you need, just holler. Need a room? Sure thing. It's yours for... I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Anything you need, just holler.
See if we get him on the first try.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No way. I can't believe my luck. Ain't that just the darndest thing? Yeah. Hello, friend. Finish your bread. This would make a pretty good shot, though. Shame I forgot how to take screenshots. Come on, go somewhere. My goodness. Ooh. He knows I'm up to something. He's like, I'm not leaving anywhere, dude. What is happening? Dude, you hang out here for a while. Do you ever do your job? Huh.
Something I can get for you?
Yeah, the message is in his back pocket. Surely he'll be going after this.
No time to talk. Out of my way.
Okay. Damn. He pulled that shit out quick. Let's try that again. That's funny. I'll give it a good 3 tries and then... Thanks, bud.
No time to talk. Out of my way.
Sure. Goodness. Alright, let's bring these documents back and then have a nap at the Legion campground. Well, that's just nice. Guess I waited around too long in that tavern. Game got tired of my bullshit. Save's coming. That was a good chance to get my pickpocket up as well. We just follow the road back. It's not altogether that far. Rats. Missed every shot. But got some conjuration levels, so that's nice. Trying to level everything up incrementally as much as I can. Sorry, folks. This is kind of the slower part of the game. Just working in to hit our stride. Oh wow, Miko got him. Chased him down a long way too. That's impressive.
Wood! Wood! Wood!
Move along.
Sure.
Wood! Better clear out.
Wood!
Don't make me tell you again. Get out of there.
Wood!
Well, he didn't have to tell me again. I got out of there. So testy. And that's the fort I just cleared the bandits out of not that long ago, so they should be more grateful, really. If you stop and think about it. I mean, I'm the one that cleared the damn fort out. How can they be ungrateful to me?
Greetings, brother.
I ain't got interested in any. I am not interested in anything that makes you look like that. No one should be. That's the skooma, man, to jack you up. You don't want to get involved with the skooma. Same way you don't want to get involved with the giant camp. Some things aren't a good idea. Let's try and get back to camp. Miko got it. It's kind of interesting that you can sick your companions on things just by hitting them once and your companions just lose their minds. I do hope that they improve the companion system going into Elder Scrolls 6, make them a bit more reactive. I don't know how everybody else feels about it. I kind of like having some companions be able to be immortal. It's kind of nice. Go ahead and snag that level up real quick. Give me another point in Magicka. It's odd that the only dragons I've found naturally have been those. But back to the companion system. I kind of like the Outer Worlds companion system where they all had a little story and they all had a companion quest that you could get involved with. And kind of learn your companions and choose who you had on your ship. That was pretty cool that you had a companion hub. I wouldn't want a companion hub in the Elder Scrolls 6. I don't think it makes sense in a fantasy setting. But I would want something like the system to be kind of similar, if that makes sense.
Very good. Let's see what you have here. Interesting. They know more of our plans than I expected. It would seem Fort Dunstad is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. One moment while I correct some of these documents. That should do it. Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely.
Alright.
I'll take my leave then.
Alright folks, I think that is going to call it an episode for us. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, especially for sticking through me in these times where my schedule is so up and down and it's everywhere and it's impossible to predict what's going to happen next. I appreciate you sticking by me. As always, stay safe, have a great day. If you enjoy it, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.